Good afternoon. Welcome back to another video. So today we're just going to nip out and we're just going to do a quick what? Probably about 10-13 miles. Nothing too crazy, just through some fields, a little bit of off-roading, a little bit of normal roading. Yeah, just gonna nip through some fields, a little bit of an afternoon blitz. It's currently absolutely freezing in the UK at the moment. As you can see there, a lot of frost on the ground. Apparently we're due some snow tomorrow, whether we'll get it or not too sure, but we don't normally get it that bad. But it'd be good fun to get this out in the snow just to see what it can do. So a little introduction. So had the bike now for probably nearly 2 months. Never really had motorbikes or the odd mountain bike, like a little bit of road cycling, that sort of stuff, but this thing's just on another level. I'm sure if you've got one you know exactly what I'm on about, and the whole following behind it all I just find absolutely brilliant. Watching loads of guys on YouTube, quite a lot from the UK, but obviously mainly America, but yeah, just fancied it. Obviously this is where I live, so you can see the views around here. There's a lot of off-roading, a lot of fields, a lot of forest, so just great to get out and give it a little blitz. Not really come across too many people that have sort of met me on this thing, sort of riding around. Also, I'm not too crazy, I'm not wheeling around the streets like a lot of the guys. I wish I could, but just not that good on it at the moment. But yeah, for me it's just a case of sort of running around the fields, just seeing how fast we can get. But yeah, most people I've come across so far absolutely love the thing. It's quite amazing really. There's e-bikes in the UK, there's electric cars and scooters seem to have a really bad rep, but e-bikes are somehow more acceptable. But yeah, meeting people on this thing is just brilliant. Oh, a lot of ice there. So yeah, it's cool sneaking up behind people. Most people you think are going to be really angry about it or kick off and shouldn't be riding here and that sort of thing, but everyone I've met just wants to talk about it and ask questions, and how fast does it go, how long does the battery last, that sort of stuff. So it's just nice to chat and not get on the wrong side of people, you know what it's like. So see for this guy here, see how angry he gets. Hold on. Thank you. I think that's the main thing. If you're semi-respectable on it, you're not smashing it past and running over dogs and stuff like that, people are generally pretty cool. Oh Christ, that is very slippery. See how cold it's getting. Look at the ice here. I'm going to try and get a grip. Jeez, that actually held me. That's just how cold it's been. Check this out. Actually holding the weight of me and the bike. Whew. It's so slippery. Now we're stuck. Yeah, so people in the UK at the moment, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It is, for us guys, especially living down south, the southern fairies as we're called, this is like pretty about as cold as it gets really, which it's great for stuff like this, and it's just shit when you're working in it, I suppose. But luckily for me, I work indoors quite a lot, so I don't really mind it. But so a couple of weeks ago now, We had some really torrential rain in the UK. It just rained for like 2 weeks straight. And where we live, we've got a lot of rivers around here, and near enough everything was bursting banks. So this path that I'm actually going down at the moment was actually underwater, just completely impassable. So it's nice, and you know, riding again. If you've got one of those, if you've got one of these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just driving around fields when it's been that bad is just not fun. It's an hour's riding and 2 hours cleaning. And you can see here it's still pretty wet, but all of this was just completely under the water, which, you know, especially this time of year, it just gets dark so quick. So you're sort of finishing work and it's you know, there's just no chance to go out and ride at all. So now the weekend, I'm doing bits and bobs for family members today, sort of helping them out, elderly relatives. So managed to get done. Thought I'd go for a quick hour's blitz and yeah, see what we can find. And like I was saying, yeah, this is completely new to me, you know. Never had a YouTube channel, never, you know, had many sort of interest in, what is it, icy as, oh, I thought it was going then. Not had the bike too long, so it's a sort of a new hobby, new interest of mine, to be fair. Absolutely love this thing. Not done too much to it. I'll probably do another video on the things that I've done so far, but to be fair, when I bought the bike, it had quite a lot done to it. So main reason of buying this particular bike was because it had all the things I wanted to do had already been done to it. So it's just kind of an expense I didn't really have to do later on. Thank you. So a couple of things like the mud guards, the slightly higher handlebars as well. It's something that I wanted to get done at some point. The other thing that I absolutely love, 2 seconds. Thank you. Cheers. The other big thing for me, especially being in the UK, is being road legal. So this had the pedal conversion kit on it, which was quite a selling point to me. The guy I actually bought it from done it for that exact reason. Is you know, you can actually legally ride this on the road and not really get in too much trouble from the police and things like that. I mean, I know I see a lot of guys on YouTube and stuff that, you know, are pretty lawless when it comes to, you know, riding around on the streets. I don't do a lot of street riding. I'd like to do a little bit more, but it would just be my luck that I'd get caught and they'd seize my bike and probably crash it. That's my sort of luck. So it's the pedal conversion for me was probably one of the biggest things. It looks, you know, it doesn't look as nice with it on there. It doesn't look like it, you know, a motor, if you like, sort of thing, but you know, it does what it has to do. At the moment I've actually taken the pedals off because it is a lot easier, obviously, with the pegs on, riding around the forest and riding around the fields and stuff like that. It's just a lot easier to be planted on some pegs, so I've taken them off for the time being. I will get them back, especially around the summer when I'm using it a bit more. I'm sort of travelling around. I want to do a lot of different, there's so many routes where I live. I'm right on the South Downs, on the south coast of the UK, so there's so much territory down here to go and explore. The place I'm going to go in a minute, it's just forest for literally miles and miles and miles. Be interested to see what it's like at the moment. I mean, it's been so wet at the moment, so a lot of it's just been impassable, but great fun at the same time. Just trying to get through there. And you can see the state at the moment, just hating mud, but great fun, absolutely great fun. So this for me is the beginning of the South Downs. I'm hoping you're going to see a lot of this on the camera. Obviously, like I said, it gets dark so early now, so hopefully you can see this, and you can see how bad this is. Like, the weather has just absolutely annihilated these paths and these trails, but you know, still so good. It's quite nice that it's actually gone a little bit hard, so where it's been frozen it's a little easier to ride over. It's just got to be, yeah, it's proper snaking, but nearly went. Not a motorbike, it's an e-bike, it's an electric bike, same as the others. It's the same as you find on the road, it's just got big tyres on it. Thank you! So, unfortunately, that's quite a shame because the GoPro is just cut off. And it's a huge shame, but it's the first person I've come across who in fact had an issue with me riding. Very slowly up behind him, he had a dog, so very respectful, very carefully drove up, very, you know, took a wide berth, made sure I didn't scare the dog. And first person to turn around and say, you shouldn't be riding up here. Okay, where's that? Where's a motorbike? No, it's not a motorbike, so no. Looks like one though, give you that, but no, it's an e-bike, yeah, so, well, you shouldn't be riding bikes through here. Shouldn't be riding bikes through the forest. Okay. I don't want to give us guys a bad note. I want to continue riding this for years to come through this, through this forest. I'm not going to get in an argument, but be interesting though. I mean, like I said, I don't expect I'm going to get any views on this video or any followers, but interesting to know, like, what do you guys like? Do you get hassle from people? I mean, cool. Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe give us a like or subscribe. I don't really know what YouTubers say. I'm not a YouTuber, but do whatever normal people do. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.